Guys, we'll be talking about legal analysis of education in Cameroon. This piece of presentation is done by Mokete George, Gwarde, and all level 400 students of the Department of Educational Foundation and Administration at the Faculty of Education in the University of Buea. From the plan you see on the board, we will start by introducing what legal analysis of education in Cameroon is all about. Then we will look at the law from a general perspective, the education law, and some examples, the importance of education law, and then the sources of law, which are divided into internal and external sources. To begin with, we shall define legal consideration as the rules and regulations governing the educational sector of a given country. Legal issues or educational laws are viewed as inputs because it helps parents or guardians to have a say in what their children learn, give teachers both job security and creative professional freedom, maintain students' safety, and respect in individuals. Education is a veritable tool for national development and a major source of sustainable economy of any nation. It is therefore imperative to enact laws to control the excesses of all educational stakeholders. These stakeholders include school administrators, teachers, students, parents, community leaders, and members of the community where the schools are situated. The concept of law has been defined as follows. 1. Law is a rule of civil conduct prescribed commending what is right and prohibiting what is wrong. It is also defined in other words as a body of rules and regulations made by the government for the purpose of ensuring peace and order. The Oxford Dictionary defines law as a system of rules which a particular country or community recognizes as regulating the actions of its members and which it may enforce by the imposition of penalties. And lastly, laws are defined as formal rules designed for justice and social order in the society. Education laws have been defined as simply those laws that have been enacted specifically for the organization, administration, and control of educational systems. Education laws have also been defined as legal discipline covering all issues pertaining to schools. Another definition says education laws govern liability, curriculum standards, testing procedures, school finance, student financial aid, constitutional rights like school prayers, and the bounds of student expression on campus, and school safety. Education law or school law is a branch of civil law that refers to the laws and regulations governing education. It governs school issues such as equity and discrimination, staffing, school governance, special education, student discipline, student rights, student nutrition, health and safety, curriculum, facilities, religion, and the use of technology. Importance of school law. It helps to preserve their careers, to build professional confidence, to protect their schools and their colleagues, School personnel need to be conscious of these laws, bearing in mind that their actions or inactions may cause an infringement upon the rights of the students and may constitute human rights violations. Parents are becoming legally conscious of the fundamental rights of their children in schools and are ready to go to court with school authorities. Compliance with appropriate educational laws and government policies is vital, and a knowledgeable education lawyer can make sure that your school or university isn't really breaking the laws. Sadly, student discipline is becoming even more of an issue in modern education. It is important that you know what you can and cannot do to discipline your students.
Educational law.
Okay, it's going.
Laws governing education in a particular country come from a variety of sources, including national law, for example, the constitution of the country, decree governing education in the country, international laws, for instance, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 26, Convention of Rights of the Child, especially Article 28 and 29, International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights, Article 13, Institutional Law, for example, school rules and regulation. There are various sources of law which are classified into two sources. We have the external and the internal. The external sources of law, we have the Constitution of Cameroon. In the preamble, it is written, the state shall guarantee the child's rights to education. Primary education shall be compulsory. The organization and supervision of education at all levels shall be the bounded duty of the state. We also have the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 26. Everyone has the right to education. Education shall be free, at least in the elementary and the fundamental stages. Elementary education shall be compulsory. Technical and professional education shall be made generally available, and higher education shall be equally accessible to all on the basis of merit. Secondly, education shall be directed to the full development of human personality and to the strengthening of respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms. It shall promote understanding, tolerance, and friendship among all nations, racial or religious groups, and shall further the activities of the United Nations for the maintenance of peace. We also have the internal sources of law. The internal sources of law are the policies, codes, and standards of the school as published in, where, for example, school handbooks or prospectus, school discipline metrics, school and classroom rules, written directives, internal memos from administration, etc., the rules of the school, classroom rules, the school discipline metrics, and many other documents written by the school are considered internal legal documents. The internal policies and rules of an institution are subject to the external sources of law and must be